I'm James Richardson, a risk advisor with the SMA. I started my career back in 2003 in New Orleans. 2 years later, Hurricane Katrina came through. I learned a lot over those next 2 years of taking claims for businesses that either had the right insurance or didn't have the right insurance. Those that had the proper coverages were back up and running and doing great things for their clients. Those that did not, to this day, are still not open. I bring that experience from 15 years ago with me to work every day, and I make sure that my clients are properly covered so that if something happens to their business, they'll have that bridge to get back up and running and helping their clients, just like my clients did after Katrina. The 30,000-foot view of property and casualty insurance shows you that it's a wide array of products and insurance policies. You have a property side, which can be a facility. It can be $1 million piece of robotics equipment that has to be insured fully. Then you have the casualty side for your everyday slips and falls by patients in the waiting room, which is general liability and excess coverage. Then you have coverage for the employees, workers' compensation, employment practices liability, those type of things. You also have the professional liability coverages, medical malpractice, employment practices liability, cyber liability, all those things that you see multi-million-dollar judgments about every day. We bring all those products from the market to bear for all SMA members, and that's SMA members that may be as small as a sole practitioner up to a multi-location facility. The great benefit of working with a risk advisor from the SMA, especially for your property and casualty needs, is that one point of contact. You're able to pick up the phone, get one person on the call, someone you're familiar with, and ask them any question that you have on any line of coverage that you have. It's just one point of contact that makes life a lot easier for a practice or a facility administrator. SMA members know that we have had a medical malpractice program in place for quite some time, but what they're confused about is making a move in medical malpractice. Do they have to buy tail coverage? Are they locked in with the carrier that they have? And the answer to that is oftentimes no. Usually there is if you go to the full market, there are plenty of plans out there that will take those prior acts coverages and make them part of the new policy and possibly create some cost savings. There are also other methods out there, whether it be a captive, a risk retention group, all the different ways of insuring medical malpractice. We are well versed in all of those and can help a physician, a practice, a facility put that in place and save them money. A great illustration of what an SMA risk advisor can bring to a facility or a practice would be an orthopedic group that we worked with recently. During COVID, they've been doing a lot more digital work. They've been doing some telemedicine. They had a cyber insurance need that they weren't sure about. We were able to sit down with them, or in this case, Zoom with them, show them where the gaps were, what they needed, why the coverage they had in place currently wasn't doing the trick. We were able to propose a solution, get it down, and fix that problem. We took a deep dive into it, found out what their goals were, what they were looking to do, and why they were bringing this to us. And we were able to propose a solution that filled some gaps in coverage that they had and saved them money at the same time. But the biggest thing it did was make them feel more comfortable with what they have as far as an insurance product and an insurance portfolio, and knowing that they had somebody, A, who cares, and B, who has the expertise to do it, looking over their shoulder.